Hey.
Hello, everybody, to session 29, Pass Around the World.
Our special guest for today, the wonderful Penelope.
So excited!
Hi.
Hello, hi everybody.
So
It's
cool.
so awesome to have you on board.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for having me.
As you are on a boat, we have you on board.
Or actually, I have you on board.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I like that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So before we start with our questions,
Yeah.
let me ask you for a short introduction of yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Pénélope. I am me. So the definition of me is so difficult. So I had somebody talking about me, and the way they described me was that I'm a multitasker.
Wow.
I get to be an Access Consciousness CF. I'm also an actress, and I'm a transliterate, as I'm a translator, translator for Access Consciousness. And I used to be a cello player. I have so many gifts and talents. I can't, it's because like I'm just me.
Yeah.
There.
Oh.
So cool. Oh my God, I love your energy
The
so
energy
much.
is, wow.
Penelope is so unique. I love your energy. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. First question. Penelope, what was the reason for you to choose consciousness and the access bars?
Wow, you open my heart. You're touching my heart directly. Boom. So these are two questions. Why did I choose consciousness? I guess that it was a choice when I was young. I remember lying on my bed, and I have a background. My parents got me to go to church, and I was going there at church. Nothing was making really sense except for there was God for me. That was for sure. There was something out there that was kind, gentle, nurturing, but I couldn't put words on this. But I knew that one day I had to choose this, or there was something, or there was not. And I literally chose that. And that became consciousness with the years. And why did I choose Access Consciousness? I did it for breaking heart purpose.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Sort of, because like I never wanted to be heartbroken.
Yeah.
This was not an equation for me.
Yeah.
And one day I met somebody. I was like, I passed through, I was no longer going to church, but I was into some meditation, and I really had tools, I thought, to bypass so many things and to change so many things. And I met somebody, and this somebody didn't really want well with me. And I couldn't get rid of the emotions. I couldn't get rid of many things. And that was the year that I chose to embrace my capacities.
Yeah.
That I knew were beyond what I just saw, just you, me, and the reality we live in. I was like, I have some abilities to heal sort of people. So I said to consciousness, okay, if I need to choose that, I'm going to heal people, but I need to find something, because I wanted, to be really on point and have like, how to say, a training in these capacities in energy work. I wanted to have a training in energy work. And the consciousness and started with Access Consciousness. And at first I was like, blah, 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 I don't want to hear you, blah, 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 Access Consciousness, blah, blah.
That monkeys, yeah, right? That nothing here, nothing say,
Yeah.
no, See, I think
I can see you, but I won't hear you and I won't talk to you. And and one day I was so like this story was in a loop, and I was like,
yeah,
there is nothing. So the person I met, like I met someone which was a total anomaly in his panel of friends, and I called her and I was like, what do you do? And she told me, I'm doing access bars, and I was like, access bars, I don't get it. Blah, blah.
what's that?
Yeah, few weeks in, she's calling. I'm calling her, and I'm like, okay, you have something for me? Like, you know, drug dealer, you have something for me? And she said, in access, you know, we have questions, and but you take it only if it's light for you. And she was like speaking this language, and I was like, what is she talking about? Okay, I'm gonna do your question, I'm gonna do your poke and pod, and let's see. No resistance at all here. So I'm doing this, and when I'm committing to something, I'm committed to something. 3 days later, I used her clearing. I didn't know that it was a clearing. So I was doing this in a loop like 10 times, 20 times.
Yeah.
Each time I remembered it, I was doing it.
Yeah.
3 days later, I'm going to his Facebook account, and I have no response at all. Nothing.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that worked for him. Maybe that can work for my life. So I changed the clearing statement. And 3 days later, I was like, Puck and Pod, that's for more just like Puck and Pod. I need to know what is more than this.
Yeah.
So doing the internet, find the clearing statement, work it out, found the Dr. Dane here, and find all his videos. And for 38 hours, I watched videos of the Dr. Dane all over YouTube. And I was like, oh my God, that's so cool. Felt so many things moving around. And somebody, like every spiritual people that I was encountering were telling me, Pénélope, you need to be grounded. You need to have, you know, rooted in the ground, all this. And I was like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand.
And you know, that with all emotions and pains and yeah, I know that.
You need to be in the ground. So for 38 hours of Dr. Dane, just in my little house, moved down and hit the ground, and I'm like, oh my God, the sky is blue. There's so much space. And for the first time, I knew what it was to be grounded. I was okay, I need to go now, but I need to know what's bars, and I wanted to know all about it. So
that's great.
That's great. Thanks for sharing. Oh my God, Penelope, you have to do more movies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so great and so funny. I love that. Yeah, more from that, more from you, please. Really, really. Okay, when you think back, is there maybe one bar session that you remember the most? There's this, oh my God, this is
yeah, there is one.
and I think the story is great.
There are two, actually. There are two. Wow. The first one, was no longer after that. So that was no longer after that. I went to my bar's practitioner. She was a facilitator at this point, and she ran my bar. And when being on these 2 points, so maybe you know now what are the points, like there are 2 points here that are named like communication, and, space and time, and communication.
Ah, yeah, right.
And during this session, I perceived like a band, a ribband through my forehead, and it shifted. It's like there was a knot, and something just shifted.
Wow.
And I stayed for like 1 hour after that, I was like, oh my God, what's going on? I didn't really know where, how, why, and so. And I had to pick my daughter at school. And we just moved and she just changed school. So it was like maybe the 3rd month in this school. So
Yeah.
I used to pick her school. This day I went to school and I was like, oh my God, the school is pink. They maybe made some work on the school.
These are these
And
moments.
yeah, and I go in the school and there were some paintings of the city inside, like, you know, the way where they
Yeah.
take shelter from rain. So I go up, pick her up, and I'm like, oh, that's nice. They painted your school, and she's like, no. And I'm like, but it's pink, and she's like, it always has been pink. And I'm like, but they added the paintings, you know, from, and she's like, no, it already. I was like, okay.
Mama, what's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah. So after this, I think that was the 2nd or the 3rd bars session, and here what happened, I just opened my eyes to what was there. And
oh my God, what a great story. Yeah, that's
Beautiful side effect of the bars, that you open your eyes. You got open-minded, open eye, with the open view.
Yeah, how many people don't
Yeah.
open their eyes? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is like the horses. I don't know the English word for that.
I don't know either. But
yeah, that, you know,
yes.
and
The blinder.
Horns.
The
that
the blinders.
Beside, yeah. And how many people are like this in their lives?
Yeah.
You know, and how beautiful is our nature, our corner, you know, and the people around us.
Sorry, I'm eating. This is ice.
No problem. You know, and how great is my awareness? Because in 29 interviews, I don't have something on what is colored. Yeah, every time white, black, gray. And today was like this. Okay,
Pénélope,
pink.
pink.
Pink and blue. Just pink and blue. And what is incredible is, like, I thought I already had an increased vision of things, because, like, through the years I went to Bali going meditation, and I accessed more of me, more of my capacities. I was more clear on what I could see in me and in people, and that was just a school. And that was just like, and with the eyes of a child, I was like, oh wow, that's nice. And that was just like reality as it is, you know. So yeah, it's a great, I would say mind opener, but not really. It's like so many things are better with the bars and since I have the bars. And the second one was, so we have here a circle of manifestation, and I chose to go to live in Mexico for some months, like back to 2 years ago. And the last session or a few sessions before, my manifestation, circle of manifestation was on fire.
Oh wow.
I had to run this for maybe 10-15 minutes.
Right. Wow.
And it was on fire. And all what came after was so much ease. I had ease with everything, like really everything that I was doing for this move was so much ease. Wow. So yeah.
I love the circle when I had problems with the brain, headache or something like this, or when I feel a little bit dizzy, that when something is not clear, I hold this for a few seconds, and this is the space is clear, there is the focus on
it removes the fog in the head.
Totally. I love that. Oh my God, I love that so much.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah, and the band of implants. Oh. Yeah,
that is brushing your teeth.
28 points.
And the other 28 points, and every body process, and the facelift, and okay.
Access consciousness and on body process.
Yeah, and I love that example with the school. This is so great, Penelope. This is so great because in here in Austria, in the school, the kids are not really learning something for their lives. It's like this strategy. Yeah, you have to do this, and when you have it,
full control.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. And this example with access consciousness is really great because it's like that. It's a school where you learn tools, or you became tools for your being, for your own life. And that's, oh my God,
for the empowerment of yourself.
You're great. Oh my God, I'm celebrating you. This is so great. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think I get so lucky.
So the next one, when you look back, when you compare the time between before access and now, what changed in your life?
What didn't change? This is more what didn't change than what did change. Everything changed. Everything, like I still have my struggle, but it's like I'm so happy with them, or I'm miserable, and I'm choosing that for some reason. And one day I'm gonna be like, okay, enough, and I'm gonna use the tool really. But I mean, I found access consciousness at the end of 1 year sabbatical, where I chose to. So I left my old job, which was a cello player in an orchestra.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And it was a job for me. It was like being I don't know, computer engineer or something. That was my job. And I couldn't pursue that there. It was just enough. I didn't want to pursue that. So I quit the orchestra, left the cello behind, and I wanted to explore more of normal people, normal life, because I never knew what was normal life. My mother was a music player. My dad, he had a chorus. Even if he was a Spanish teacher, I don't know what normal was. Okay. Normal life, normal people, and I wanted to know what it was. So I went there and I saw that it was not really easy. And at the end of this year, I found access consciousness, actually, almost. And then I started to. I wanted to have this out there. I wanted these tools to be out there. I wanted for people, everybody, to know of these tools.
Yeah.
So I think it was in a process, and the tools got me to have my back.
Yeah.
And go further. Even when I didn't have money, I got shelter, and I always had the best conditions. And I left for Mexico, and I had the tools, and I'm really happy to have had the tools then, and I found more of me, more of my joy, more of what I wanted to do, and I came back and I was like, okay, I'm going to be an actress now, and this is what I wanted to do. And it's like maybe it empowered me to trust my inner energy and to do to do or be whatever is required in order for me to access my dreams. And my dreams of all times is to be an actress and to star in movies. Actually, this is my dream. I wanted to be a movie star, and this is where I'm going. And I'm grateful for the tools to support me in that way, because it's not easy to every day, I would say.
Yeah,
so,
but we have the tools with every situation that shows up in our lives, you know.
And we have the allowance to choose every 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And to be able
Very
to
often,
choose every
not
10 seconds. And
Yeah.
if it was a shitty choice,
Yeah.
okay, then I choose another thing.
Yeah, and this is what is different now. It's like you have the choice to turn it on, and you have the choice to turn it down. And when you turn it down, you also have the choice to not make it right or not make it wrong, and turn it up again if this is actually what you want. And you really have this modulation scale, when before it was all bad and all bad, and if it was a little good, you were bad, and so didn't have to stay up.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So cool. Oh my God. Yeah.
Last one.
Already?
One of the last questions.
I have then one. Yeah.
Do you have, in addition of what you already told us and our viewers, do you have anything you want to share with our viewers about something about consciousness, something about access, some tip, some hint from your side, anything else you want to share?
Yeah. For me, personally, what gets me moving are really the 5 elements of intimacy. The question and choice, and beside all we know, and it's like it's just an introduction. So for all the years I've been using the tools and taking classes and facilitating classes, but what facilitates me the most is knowing that I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
And I can have allowance for me.
Yeah.
And actually the 5 elements of intimacy are the big elements that keeps me moving. The vulnerability, to really be honest, truly honest with me, to have the honor of what I choose, and to honor my choices, not by making anything right or wrong, but knowing that I can contribute to what I choose. The trust that I'm being and doing whatever I'm doing, and that leads me anywhere I am, even if it's not where I want to be. I can trust me that I put myself there, and I don't have to judge myself for, and that I can choose differently. And this is leading me to interesting point of view, which is allowance. And allowance is really the place where you have all the barriers down to anything you're choosing, anything that comes your way. You don't have to be a carpet or nothing. It's just you with you, and knowing that, okay, I'm not right, I'm not wrong, and I don't have to be right, I don't have to be wrong. And what if anything could be an interesting point of view? And first of all, what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, what I'm sensing or perceiving, it's an interesting point of view and an interesting choice. And I would say that this is a massive space from which I'm choosing. and gratitude, and that, like, for that I have a gratitude journal, which I'm doing not all the time, but when I am grateful for something, I realize that things or people, and especially the boat I'm living in, there is so much gratitude in there. It's like I can't fathom it. So each time I receive this gratitude coming from the boat, coming from the earth, coming from the ground it is under me, which is water, because I'm on the boat, I also add my gratitude for me and for myself and what I am, the body and my life and everything. So with all these elements, vulnerability, trust, honor, trust, allowance, and gratitude, you're set for life. I would say.
Wow, I'm flashed.
Beautiful.
And this with her energy, it's like the perfect match, you know, because you are not teaching or talking about the 5 elements. There is this in your energy are the 5 elements, you know, and it's really, really beautiful to see when you speak about them, that energy, you know,
you can feel every single energy or element,
and my body is totally relaxing in this moment. It's like, oh wow, everything is okay. I can receive something, and there is gifting, you know. It's oh wow, that's such a beautiful energy.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
Oh, can you let maybe once run my bars?
I would love to. Come to me. Come to me.
Oh my God, to France. That's a dream from me. You know that?
It's not that far.
What's possible now? Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's one stop of our world trip, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. Pénélope, there are many new people at Access Consciousness, a lot of beginners, you know what I mean. And are there any classes or course with you for beginners? They don't have any foundation.
So they don't need any prereqs.
Yeah. Is there something that they can book with you to know?
This is an interesting question, because I am a CF, but I don't really have a running business. And
okay,
this is a different choice. I don't get it. She's a CF, but she doesn't have a CF business. What is this?
Okay.
What does that mean? So I'm licensed. I'm licensed to do bars, to offer bars class, which has no price. I'm licensed to. I'm a access facelift facilitator. That doesn't have prereqs either. I can also offer different classes about business under RCF license. Being new classes also, that doesn't require, and this one probably I'm going to do more.
I love that. So when there is a group with 5, 6, or 7 people they want to book you for a class, maybe they're being you class, that's possible.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
And I can come and I can be translated and I can arrange anything. Yeah, for sure.
Oh my God.
So if you would like to gather some people and have me coming, doing a big new class, for example, I could. Yeah.
Wow.
I would be happy and honored.
Oh my God, that's great. I will share you.
Yeah.
I love your energy so much, Pénélope. Really. Oh my God.
It's so much power and potency, but it's so gentle.
Yeah. It's like the sea, you know, the ocean. It's
soft and strong.
Yeah.
Sweet and strong.
Yeah. But there is no fight, you know, there is not that rubber. It's really that soft, but the potency, like the ocean, this. Oh wow. Oh my God. Yeah.
You're situated in the correct place.
Yeah, this is what I realized, that me being like, it helped me so much. Like I'm living in the center of Paris, and in the center of Paris is the Paris Arbor. And so this morning I woke up, beautiful sun, not too hot, and there were dragonflies, water, little birds, and I could see clear water and the fish and the water plants on the boat in the middle of Paris, and there is a garden right here, and I'm like, yes.
Wow, that's so amazing.
And my question is, while you are speaking, that's okay. What's possible now? Because when this is possible, what is possible beyond that? You know, it's a boat in the city of France with all that I'm asking for, really.
Yeah, and it's such a support. Like for now, it's been a support, and I know I came here not by accident, but almost by accident. I had a challenge. One of my coach for acting got us asking questions and to have no's. So we needed to ask questions to receive no's. And I was invited to this boat to a party, and I was like, I'm gonna head for a no. And I was like, would that be a contribution if I would live on this boat?
Wow.
And the owner was like, I wanted to ask you this morning, would you be happy?
Wow. Wow.
I was like, we have a deal.
Yeah. Wow, that's a great my God, the energy, you know, it was like this energy in this moment. Oh my God.
And since then, I'm in the question every day, and this is a real contribution. Real contribution to me and my body and my life. So let's get, and for the boat and the owner too. It's like, how does it get any better than this?
Absolutely.
Oh wow, how does it get better than this? Penelope, where can people find you? You're not on Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook, exactly, but I have 2 accounts on Instagram.
Oh wow.
One is A World of His Joy and Glory. In one word, A World of His Joy and Glory.
Oh.
Which have some activities that I have, like when I have classes somewhere, I'm putting them there. And also they can find me at Pénélope Acts Official, which is my acting profile more.
Yeah, we are putting the links on the video when we share it. Is it okay for you?
Yes, and I will send you also some other links.
Perfect.
Oh wow. Thank you so much for your time.
Sure, Nicoletta, thank you so much.
Oh my God, I want to hug you. Maybe once in
we
real.
need to have a live hug.
Oh my God. Penelope, you're such a great woman. I hope you have acknowledged this.
Thank you.
Really. Oh wow. You know, it's the energy in their eyes, in the face.
And you can't receive or acknowledge what you're not. So maybe there is some of you of this in you too.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Thank you.
Let's keep in touch, and thank you everybody for being there and supporting these amazing people with spreading the words of access consciousness and the bars and all of this.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.